right, Callie, first of all, just kind of talk about this second game against Iowa. 2 home runs, you got a triple. Just kind of talk about your night at the plate.
I think it's just confidence. We have so much confidence in one another that makes it fun. Like I kind of told somebody earlier, it was like Jocelyn had our back in the first game, and we had Caitlin's back in the second game. And I knew without a doubt that Brooke was going to get the job done, whether it's hit by pitch, whether it's a little blooper, whether it's a home run. So I think just us believing in one another makes us have that confidence that we do up at the plate.
Just talk about in that first game, you got a great pitching performance from your pitching staff. Just kind of talk about that.
Jocelyn is one of those people that's just a competitor. Some days she's going to have good days, some days she's going to have bad days, but she's always going to be that one person that's a competitor. And it happens, like, you're not going to have the best day all the time. But she goes out there and she gives it her all. And honestly, as a defense, we know that if we have her back, she's going to have ours. And I think that's what makes it so fun to play behind her.
It's 2 very different games tonight. That first game, just a pitch and duel.
Right.
And then the second game, you run Royal Iowa 12-3. Just kind of talk about the contrasting styles. This team can win either way.
Yes, I think it's like, honestly, the last couple of years we haven't had the strength of hitting that we do this year. So I think it's, as the pitchers know that we have the strength that we do as hitting, which makes them go out there with a lot more ease, knowing if they give up a run, then we're going to get it back. So I think just having that ability in the first game, like, yeah, they scored a couple of runs or whatever, but like, she knew that we were going to get her back in this and like the last couple innings. So I think it's just going out there and knowing that the pitchers have our back and we have theirs.
Let's talk about the middle of your lineup. You had a couple other hitters that stepped up big tonight too. Just kind of talk about that heart of the lineup.
Yeah, I think it's just a fun time. Honestly, like at practice, like we just go out there and we just have fun. Like I know in previous years, like me personally, like I put way too much stress on myself in practice. So I kind of just realized that it's my senior year, and 4, 5, 6, it was me, Caitlin, Brooke, all 3 seniors. So I think we kind of just are going up there and not worrying about if we have a bad at bat, not worrying if we have a good at bat, just knowing that the next one's behind us. And I think that's what keeps us going.
What's going through your mind right now when you're hitting the way you were hitting tonight when you approach the plate? What's going through your mind?
Kind of just honestly, I tell myself every at bat, put the ball in play. Because if you put the ball in play, sometimes good things can happen, sometimes bad things can happen. But if you put the ball in play, the chances of it being good are high. So honestly, every time I go up to the plate, I just tell myself, put the ball in play and to see what happens. And I guess that's just how it goes.
Talking about this offense, if my math is right, I think you're at top 10 after tonight in the NCAA in home runs. Audrey leads the NCAA in stolen bases. So just kind of talk about her where you're crushing the ball. She's getting on base, but she's stealing too. So just talk about her being that catalyst for the offense.
Oh, yeah. She's one of the best players I've seen come in here. And even being a freshman, that says a lot. But she's one of those players that has so much fire in her that no matter what happens, if she has a little bloopy hit, she's probably going to beat it out. So I think it's just like she has so much confidence in herself, and she loves this game, and she loves everybody on the team. So I think just having her on the team and having that confidence is kind of what keeps her going and is that fierce competitor that we need.
What's your mindset going into tomorrow? You face the same 2 teams tomorrow, then you get Sunday off. Just what's your mindset going into tomorrow?
Just go in there like this. Today never happened. Every at bat, every game, every day is a new day. Like those runs don't carry over, those home runs don't carry over. So it's kind of just go in there acting like you've never faced them. It's opening day, and you kind of just go in there and do your thing.
And lastly, you faced someone in that first game that you know pretty well, Coach Habits. Just kind of talk about facing Allie and just what that was like for you.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Murph asked me to go up and give her flowers in the beginning, and even doing that, like I told Murph, I was like, "This is weird. Like I feel important, but I feel weird up here, you know, in the coaching box or whatever." But yeah, just seeing her up there, like I'm proud of her. Like she's just out there and she's having fun. She's doing what she loves still while being able to be with her family and her mom and her sister. And definitely playing here's a little different. But there's nothing else I'd rather have for her than to be enjoying the game of softball like she always has.